Hi, my name is Alan with Provanner, and today I'm going to show you how I turned this 1999 Econoline van into a camper van. Let's check it out. So when I first got this van, I knew I wanted to convert it into a camper van, and I wanted it to have all the amenities of a home. I wanted to have a restroom, an office, a kitchen, and even a bedroom. And guess what? It all fits in here. Let's check it out. Here's the common area. We've got this nice wooden floor here. And here's our main cabinet, all wood. We've got our 6-inch foam bed. And we even have over here a thermoelectric cooler. And this thermoelectric cooler can keep food 30 degrees colder than ambient, and it's great for keeping a cold drink or keeping some food cold for a while. Over here, I built this custom cabinet to keep the porta potty inside, and that just slides right out. Very convenient. Over here, the bed, it's a full-size mattress. Foam, 6-inch, very comfortable. But notice that it had to shrink a little bit because the van isn't exactly that long. So I absorbed about a couple of inches of the bed size here on the ends in foam. But as you can see, it's pretty comfortable. I fit just fine, and I'm almost 6 feet high. And right up here on the roof, I've got the fantastic fan, which is great for keeping the air circulation here right above the bed. So even on a hot day, I just crank this open and I can set my speed, and I get plenty of air circulation coming in, and it keeps the van pretty cool even on a hot day. But even more important for keeping the van cool is the insulation that lies inside these walls. What you see here when you look at the wall is the custom wood paneling, which I cut with a jigsaw and put in place, held by these screws and finishing washers. But behind these walls, we've got multiple different types of insulation. We've got so much insulation that when the sun hits the walls, we're not going to see too much of a difference inside. And even when it's cold, we can keep the heat inside, which is key for one of these fans. Now, when I'm in here, you know, let's say temperature's great and I want to do some work at my desk. This here is my desk, and you can see it's actually convertible. I come over here, I got this nice little latch, and then desk deployed. In here, I keep everything I need to do some cool work. Got my laptop, can pull that out, type up some work, check out provanner.com. Can do some reading. Can check out my radio. I've got here a station where I can charge my phone. Got some 2.4 amp USB charging ports. Inverter in case I want to run any AC appliances for 120. Got my all-band radio ready to tune in. Got my notebook, take some notes. And let's say I want to have a seat here at my desk and do some work. That's when the under bed compartment comes into play. In here, I like to store this camper seat. This camping seat is perfect because it has just about the right height that I need to have a comfortable seat in here. And it's compact, so I can keep it out of the way whenever I'm not using it. And notice that I got this all calibrated as to the height. You know, I don't hit my head on the roof when I'm sitting comfortably. And I can turn this over towards my desk, have a seat, do some work. But guess what? This isn't just an office where I can use my laptop. This is also a kitchen. Oh, really? I got my under cabinet storage here. I can pull out my pot. Got my pot here. I even got a burner that I can set up. This is an awesome burner, I'll tell you, because this burner actually fits very compact. It goes right onto these gas bottles. So all you got to do is twist this on real quick. Put your pot on here. Light them up. And you've got yourself warm soups, all types of cool food that you can heat up right here on the desk in the van. And then you could just pull out the placemat and have a quick meal right here on the desk. Pretty cool. So, apart from the desk here, we've also got a lot of other electrical aspects to this build. If you look around, you can see all these different lights. I've got these puck lights that mount directly to the roof. We got some white ones here, and in the back as well to light up the bed area. The captain's quarters, as I prefer to call it. We've also got here multicolor lights, which we can set using this controller over here to any color we want. For example, right now I set them to red. So we also have plenty of decorations here. I chose a nautical theme for this because I love boats. So you can see this over here is the captain's quarters. We've got these nautical knots, this cool tugboat here, fishing boat, pretty awesome. And we've also got these adjustable pilot lights. Can't miss these. These you can focus the beam to wherever you want inside the van. And it's all controlled by this control panel over here. Go ahead, come on in. This here is the control panel. And we have all these rocker switches here, which we can use to turn on and off all the different lights. And down here is really cool as well, because we can see a current monitor. For example, right here, I'm currently pulling 1.27 amps, and I always know exactly how much current I'm pulling in the system at any given time. Now let's come over here to the front, and we can see that we've got the rechargeable battery down here, and we've got the charging battery controller. So this Energizer 8 amp charge controller actually charges this battery right here, and right now the entire system is running off battery. I can run this system in two ways. You see this throw switch down here? This switch, I can either have it to run off the built-in gel battery, which I have down here, 30 amp hours, or I can have it run off shore power. Underneath my driver's seat, I have a 12 volt supply, which I can use to run shore power. Now, let's check it out outside. One thing you should really notice about this van is that it's super stealth. You know, you really can't tell that you're dealing with a camper van here unless you know what's inside. Super stealthy. If you look here, this is my shore power connection. Got this at West Marine, one of the highest quality here. So when you open this, we can connect shore power here. And what this allows us to do is to connect 120 volts to the system so that we can charge our battery or run straight off the shore power. And that's a good amount of versatility there, because now, let's say I'm going out on a day trip, I'm going to be out all day, I can just have that gel battery charged up, ready to roll, and when I get to my destination, let's say a state park, I can run off that battery all day. It's not that big, it's only 30 amp hours, but it does the job great for a day trip. And let's say I go to a campsite at night, I can just run off the shore power and use all this cool stuff we got inside. And one of the cool parts here is that this interior wood paneling, you know, is all custom cut via jigsaw. So you can see, for example, here on the door panels, it's all cut with nice edges, which I made with some wood. I made some templates out of paper, and then I transferred those templates onto these wood panels, and they're all cut to exactly the size we need. And this divider here, it came with the van, but I paneled it and it looks great from the inside. It actually ended up being pretty cool, so I left it in. And yeah, this is my custom camper van. I'm gonna hit the road with it, have some cool time, and I'm glad you guys were able to come by and check it out. So this was Alan with Provanner, and keep on vanning.